So getting into my weight loss journey, a few months ago, I looked in the mirror and I realized that there had to be a change. I wasn't happy with the man that I saw in the mirror. My energy was down, my confidence was down, my health was going in the wrong direction. And the hardest part, I knew exactly what was going on. So, welcome back to my journey, my legendary weight loss journey to be specific. uh, Look, if you ever struggle with weight, consistency, being focused, being on time, sticking to a schedule, or just simply like keeping promises to yourself, this video is for you. Today I want to share what happened after I made the decision to stop making excuses for myself. So, the wake-up call. So my highest weight was 287. I think like one week I seen like 270. Then I had to start back jogging, and then I think I weighed like 2 weeks, and things were just kind of feeling weird. And then I had just lost my job. Well, I didn't lose it. My contract actually ended. Contractually, my contract ended after they told me they was gonna bring me back. But nevertheless, that's what ended up happening. My dad told me to come home, just kind of want to get eyes on me, whatever, just kind of get refocused on what was going to happen. And so I came home, I got on the scale. That bad boy said 287. I'm like, man, what the hell? So I looked in the mirror. I'm like, dog, you doing too much. Ain't no way you got up to no 287, my guy. Like, you gotta make a change. Like, what's going on with you, boy? So, like, I didn't like the way that I looked because clothes was fitting different. My sleeping, I was snoring loud. I was waking up. I had sometimes I have like a little headache here and there, and I couldn't walk 100 feet without my back hurting. Like, I'm like, man, like I could not, when I was taking the trash out, I could not get all the way down the driveway without my back aching. When I go to the mall, every 50 feet, I would have to make a calculated decision on where I would sit down. I would look to where I was going to sit down. And I'm like, dog, you can't be for real. And then all my clothes, I was starting to get in double XL. I'm like, what? So I had to make a change, right? Physically, it was something crazy. And mentally, I was like, dog, you letting yourself go. And I know they say your body changes when you get older, but I'm like, alrighty, I'm not taking accountability of all the stuff I'm eating, especially at night. Man, I was a Uber Eats warrior, dog, at night. So I had to slow that stuff down. I was doing way too much. And all that stuff kind of going on, I knew change was necessary. So in January, when it came back home, I also want to say the second going to third week, my dad had said, hey, look, I've been going to this trainer, a Western Nutrition, shout out Lisa. He said, hey, just come with me. So we went up there, and then my dad, me and her had a conversation about my motivations and things like that. And she told me your motivation got to be for you, and you gotta have something solid. So I started thinking about my family and my nieces and nephews, and then if I wanted to be married, and if I have kids, what does that look like, and what kind of example that I'm setting. And so then I'm like, dang, if I get married and then if I have kids, what's that current state look like? Would they be proud of who I am now? And the answer is going to be no. Of course, kids still love you, but I want them to see, hey, I will be working out consistently. The same thing how my dad was. I gotta do and be that same person. So I want the same thing for myself. So I started to attach my weight loss goal with the goals that I wanted for myself, right? And that's when things got better. And that's when that's when I wanted to be in the gym. And my dad said, "Hey, look, I'll pay for your first month, whatever. Just do what you gotta do." And so that's kind of what happened. And kind of getting the workouts. The workouts were kind of hard, but I said I just need to complete them. That's it. I'm just in there jumping up and down, running, weightlifting, crawling, burpees, jumping jacks, all types of. I'm like, I'm just gonna get through. I'm gonna push myself. I just need to get through this. And the weight just started falling off, and I was getting happy. And then, like, I would kind of like, uh, I would cheat a little bit. I would do like, I would eat a little bit extra when I think I lost another weight. And then we were weighing every day. And so then the trainer was like, "Look, you can lie to me, whatever." He said, "But this scale don't lie." And so, like, I think that was like after like the second or third time, I'm like, all right, let me just really lock in. And the meal adjustments was like the biggest thing. The meal adjustments was the biggest thing because I couldn't eat what I really wanted to, or I could not overeat. Right? I had to start regulating myself. And so I had to make the commitment, like, look, if this is something that I want to do, until I get to where I'm at, I got to make those adjustments for myself and really be considerate of who I am and what I want to do. And like I did have some setbacks, but that just pushed me forward. So everything wasn't perfect, but I'm like, all right, let me just keep going, keep doing it. And so then what I started to do was I started to run before my workout. So I would run in the morning, and then I would go to my trainer in the evening. So now I'm working out like twice a day. So that kind of helped push me, because now I'm getting better with my running on the treadmill, and I'm going to her too. So I'm going through Monday through Thursday, and then Saturday I'm gonna rest on Sunday and Friday, right? And then I even start doing little workouts on Sunday. So I'm doing my thing. I'm getting more comfortable. The weight's falling off, right? So what I learned is that the weight loss journey is not just a physical thing, it's a mental thing, because it deals with discipline. It deals with you being consistent. It deals with making a schedule. It deals with determination. It deals with motivation when it's not there. Like, not enough people talk about when you're not motivated, you still gotta be disciplined to get up and go do it, right? And so every workout, it was a vote for me to become the person that I wanted to be. And every meal was a vote for my future. Because yeah, you can, eat a cake, you could eat a donut, you can do this extra stuff, but then you gotta look like, hey, are you gonna do extra running, or are you just gonna be the same person? Or hey, how about we just cut this out? Like, cut out fast food, or cut out this pop, or cut, it was a decision. Everything I put in my mouth was a decision for my body. And so then I had to make that decision, like, okay, look, I'm going to change these things up. And then, once I switch things up, which is kind of like the next thing I'm gonna talk about, is where I'm going. So my dad helped me start, whatever. I love him. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. My dad helped set me up. So the first 4 months I was with a trainer. I stopped with her in like April. I started doing things on my own. Was kind of consistent there. I held the weight a little bit. Then I started to do boxing with Hera and Corey Brazier at Brazier Fit. Shouts out to them. Started getting consistent with them at the end of May. Weight stopped dropping. I'm on a schedule, so I work out in the morning. I do my running, and then I go to them. And then if my body feels right, I do a third workout in a day, right? And so then I'm getting consistent, like, with the workouts, and now I'm doing something that I'm happy, because I always wanted to box, right? It's something that's a sport that, I'm gonna be honest, that I love. I'm not a boxer, but I love watching boxing. Right, so I started to do those things, and then I'm like, all right, my weight goal is 180. I can see it now. I can see me getting down to 180 pounds. If I'm going from 287, I'm going down to 180. I can get this done, right? And so then now my timeline, I'm looking probably like August, September, probably more closely to September, but I'm gonna push for August to get to that 180, right? And currently I'm at 238 pounds, so that's pushing it. But with where I'm on, I can get down to there if I stay focused. So that's my goal, by September, to get down to that 180. And so, like, I'm sharing this journey with you all because I want to be able to push somebody else. I want you to be able to share in this journey with me and know that you'll be able to make it as well. And with my journey, you see everything's not perfect, but you can see that I'm executing on the things that I want to do. And you discover different habits that you have. You discover better ways to eat, better ways to train, learning your body, learning how to say no, and it's just a better fit. And this journey isn't necessarily just about losing weight, but it's about becoming a better person. It's about developing discipline. It's about developing a schedule. It's about being a better man. It's about owning up to being accountable, to being responsible, and knowing that, hey, if I set my mind to it, I can do what I want to do and I can hit my goal. And so I want you guys, if anybody else is on this weight loss journey, or they're on another type of journey, whether to get a job, whether to get your business off the ground, whatever journey it is, I want you to leave your goal and your journey in the comments, and let's talk about it. Let's develop this community together on our legendary journey. Whatever this journey is, it's going to be legendary for all of us. And we are going to win together. Keep subscribing and keep following me, and you guys get to see more of my life. This is the Larry Motivates channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow. Hey, look, I'm going to be here. How about you?